Greetings, internetizens. This is Elmerthien playing Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. In the last episode we found out about Mr. Anderson, who seems to own the village. There seems to be a motive in the games. And he has some connections to the box and doesn't want his daughter to leave the town. And I sure hope he's just overprotective. We helped with the cow competition. The train departs soon, so I have to look for all the puzzles. Yeah, I'm pretty much the slickest dresser in all of Dropstone. See this head? No one else can pull off a look this edgy. Doesn't look very edgy to me. Nothing? I guess we never did manage to meet Mr. Anderson, did we? Yes, what a pity. I had a feeling he'd provide us with a lead on the Elysian box. Hey there, fellows! We've never met before, have we? I heard you chatting about Mr. Anderson, and I thought to myself, hey, I can help. Here, I'll point him out. I just saw Mr. Anderson around here a minute ago. He shouldn't be too hard to spot what with that beard and hat. He's a real gentleman and always looks spiffy with his cane and that dapper little bow tie. He doesn't wear glasses. So it's not this girl? I can't see what the gender this person is, really. Or the front of their face. A hat here, and a cane, no beard. No cane, this guy is bald, I think. But there's a hat, it came off. Who's this mysterious person? Is it the thief?
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
Good day, sir. Might you be Mr. Anderson? The one and only, my friend. And whom do I have the pleasure to be speaking with? My name is Professor Layton. My friends and I have come to this fine town in search of the Elysian box. I thought a man of influence such as yourself might be able to offer us some direction. The Elysian box, you say? Why would you want to go chasing after a thing like that? So you're familiar with it, then? Familiar? No. But I do believe my dear mother once searched after the very box you speak of. Oh, yeah. And now the daughter is looking for it, probably. And that's why he's worried about her, that she might die. Interesting. Please elaborate. Ah, well, my birth mother died when I was very young. The mother I speak of is actually the mother-in-law, Sophia. She founded this village way back when. A kinder soul I never met. Sharp, too. I married into her family, but she treated me like her own flesh and blood. Seeing how I never knew my own mother, I suppose it would be fair to call Sophia my real mother. Even after my wife passed on, Sophia continued to treat me as one of her own. Mother Sophia looked high and low for that box, but she never did find what she was looking for. So she made efforts of her own to search for it, Fascinating. Tell me, where might Sophia be now? She left us last year. In her last days, she spent a lot of time holed up in her room writing. So we might have to find her notes. Sadly, I never found out why she was so intent on getting her hands on that box. I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Well, my mother may have had knowledge of the subject, but she's gone now. No, as much as I do. I regret that I couldn't do more help to you, sir. Not at all, Mr. Anderson. I've learned a great deal from our conversation. You have my thanks. Oh, one thing before you go, Mr. Layton. Please take a look around you. These picturesque hills, these happy people. Dropstone has been blessed with so much. Sophia turned this place from nothing into a village full of warmth and camaraderie. Dropstone mustn't ever be allowed to wither and fade like so many other villages. After all, too many sacrifices were made to make this place what it is. Sacrifices? Are they sacrificing people from the train? Forgive my ramblings. Once I start talking, sometimes I have trouble stopping. Enjoy your time in Dropstone and be well. Good day. I guess that's another dead-end lead. Oh, I wouldn't say that, look. It appears this village is inextricably linked with the Elysian box. I also find Mr. Anderson's choice of words interesting. What do you suppose he meant by sacrifices? It looks like our mystery only leads to more mysteries, like a mystery wrapped inside an enigma. His mother-in-law had searched for the box. There's connections between this town and the box. And there's more tea to mix. Look won't help now. Oasis leaf and a double dose of brisk berry. It's this one. Only one that has a double dose of anything so far. Mr. Anderson is a real upstanding fellow. He's made this village a place I'm glad to call home. First, this. I've already read this. Oh dear. The train's scheduled to depart any minute now, and she's still not here. Everyone's efforts will be for naught if she misses her ride out. Oh my, oh my. Oh, he's the butler who's helping the daughter escape. Maybe women just need more time to get ready for things like this. Oh, why must she make me worry? What are you waiting for? It's none of your business. We haven't even told the master about what we're doing. Look, perhaps we should leave him be. Sometimes it's best not to barge into the affairs of others. Well, if he doesn't want us to comment, then maybe he shouldn't be thinking out loud. And he's gone. I can't go here. Oh, hi there! I've got another board problem on my hands. Here's the shape I'm going for this time. Wow! This one's even more unwieldy than the last, so you need to cut it into 2 pieces so that you can form a rectangle. You aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces. 5 by 4. So if I just cut it here, and this will overlap here. This part though, we have a 4 here. It moves to the left.
This should do the trick. And there we have it.
A spiral! You're really something else. Something amazing. I thought I'd have to scrape this board, but now I can use it to build my shed. Yes, build your shed out of spirals. The camera is another part. This doesn't connect. What about here? Let me flip it around. Yeah. Oh. Now, the door. Kitty. This is the maid. Oh dear, I forgot to get apples for tonight's meal. Say, that reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Would you care to hear it, sir? Johnny and Thomas are each carrying some apples. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, the 2 men would each have the same number of apples. J minus 1 equals T plus 1. Conversely, if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, J plus 2, Johnny would have 3 times the number of apples that Thomas would have. J plus 2 is 30 minus 6. And from the first one we can substitute that the J equals T plus 2. So J plus 4 equals 30 minus 6. I mean, T plus 4 is 30 minus 6. Which means 30 is T plus 10. So 5? No! This was better. even if it looks a lot like a 6. And 7? Let's check. We've got 2 6s. If Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, that's a 3 and a 9.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
That's the answer, all right. So where will you be heading next, Professor Layton? Once our train is in working order, we'll move on to the next town. Oh, then I expect you'll run into the young mistress. She's leaving on the Voluntary Express today. Should you bump into her, do say hello. Oh, and remember, please keep Miss Katja's trip a secret from the master. Moving on, there's this guy. The area is secure, sir. 5 more minutes, please. The sleeping guard. This is the fisherman. It's a cute little piece of construction. The view from the mansion is out of this world. What if it's literal? What if there's a portal to the underworld? The fish here are so tasty because the water is as pure as can be. If I keep catching fish at this rate, I'm set for breakfast, lunch and dinner. For the whole family for a few days, probably. Oh, there was a puzzle. There was a coin. I was expecting a puzzle in the lake. The guards blocking the way to the mansion. What, back to the train? This isn't... The place is positively crawling with people, isn't it? Careful, Flora. If you don't watch where you're going, you're likely to run right into someone. Oops, sorry. This is all so new to me that I forget to pay attention to where I was walking. Understandable. After all, it's quite a change of pace from London. Well, Flora, you sure are excited. Just don't stand around gawking for too long or we might accidentally leave you behind. Not looking if she's gonna run into someone sounds more like she looks at the ground all the time. Wow, what's that? Oh, and look, there's another one over there. Huh? Professor? Look? Where did you two go? We lost the girl! Oh no! Eek! Oh no! Professor Flora's gone! Oh dear, he must have gotten separated in the crowd back there. Let's retrace our steps. It's going to be awfully hard to find her with all these people about. Now, where could that girl have gone off to? Phew! Flora, where did you run off to? Sorry, there were so many people that I must have lost you. I turned to look at something, and before I knew it, you two were gone. Well, I'm relieved you found your way back to us. With so many people around, who knows when we might have found you again? Something's wrong. I'll be more careful from now on, I promise. Hey, you know, I caught wind of something very interesting when I was wandering around back here. Oh, what did you hear? That a man named Romy was asking around after the Elysian box. If he we can track him down, maybe he can tell us something we don't know. I heard from one person that he's been wandering around near the station. That is interesting news. Let's head to the station and see if we can find Rudy. Way to go, Flora! That's some top-notch intelligence you gathered out there. Oh, it was nothing. I have a feeling like something's wrong with her. Like she was swapped out for a robot or something. Gosh, I just can't decide. Oh, hi there. Do you need something or something? We are currently in search of an item known as the Elmerthien box. Does that name ring any bells? The Elmerthien box? Nope, never heard of it. But I do know a great puzzle about a box. Check it out. More shapes? You have a box, as shown below. Using the white cubes as standard units, the box is 2 cubes wide by 3 cubes long by 2 cubes tall. 2 white cubes are permanently attached to the floor of the box. Of the 4 shapes, A through D shown below, 3 of them can be placed together in the box to fill it to the top with no gaps. Find the shape that doesn't fit. And circle the letter, why can't I just click it? Okay. Can I flip the shapes? See if it's on the floor. So now we have to interlock 2 shapes. No. I can't put D on the floor. We're missing a total of 10 cubes. So, these 3 are there, and one of the 4s. Yeah, we'll put these together and make a 2 by 3. So I circle the letter again. What are the letters for if I can't click them?
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Holy moly, you must be some kind of puzzle genius. Alright, what did you want to know again? I was wondering if you might know anything about the Elmerthien box. Let's see. Nope, I've got no clue at all. If I were you, I'd try asking someone else. I see. Have you seen any suspicious people? Sheds are great because you can just throw all your stuff in there willy-nilly and forget about it. Thanks so much for your help. I do so enjoy your company, Professor Layton. Tell me, if the Monetary Express couldn't be repaired, would you ever consider settling down here? Settling down? Can't be sure if there's something new after what looked like such a big plot point. Oh, is it not Mushroom Lady? She had a bird. Oh, hello there, you two. You sure have excellent timing. See, I'm trying to wrap these flowers I grew to give a friend. Where did I get mushrooms? Maybe because she kinda looks like a witch? I've got a green thumb when it comes to plants, but I'm all thumbs when it comes to wrapping. Help an old gal out, would you? In order to wrap the flower like the leftmost drawing, how should you begin your wrapping? Spirals. Yeah, that's a stripe, not a shadow. I'm guessing this is the inner side? Roll it from the inside, sort of. The stripe is not on the side that's rolled up, right?
Consider this puzzle solved. And there we have it.
Well, that's about the finest wrapping job I've ever seen. You've sure saved me a heap of trouble. A new hamster toy. Now let me return the favors with a few helpful tidbits about the tea set I gave you. I'm sure you know the basics of brewing, yes? Putting in 1 scoop of each of the 3 ingredients I gave you makes a lovely Bell Classic tea. However, there's a lot of room for experimenting. For example, try brewing 2 parts brisk berry with 1 part something else. Get it right, and you will make a sweet, crisp tea that is just wonderful. And if you happen to pick up more tea ingredients, try creating some infusions of your own. There's a whole world of complex flavors waiting to be discovered. You just need to find them. Okay, new hamster toy. That will put me over the 8 steps. What does the flower do? He likes apples more.
Oh, come on! I'm tired!
I'm guessing I'll get a coin from this.
Whew, I'm gonna feel this tomorrow for sure.
Alright, let's get back to the train, I suppose. This whole festival's being put on by the Andersons, the wealthiest family in the village. As you're new here, let me dish for a moment. Have you seen their place at the north end of town? It just turns your eyes green with envy. Well, Mr. Anderson has a young daughter who's grown up to become quite a beautiful young lady. Yes, her name is Katja, and she's the unusual combination of beautiful and sweet. Plus, I hear she's very respectful toward her father, unlike most youngsters. Well, kids these days, the only thing they love more than sassing their parents are those oversized pants. What? Oh, sorry, I do believe I've gone on a rant. Did you need something from me? Actually, yes. Tell me, madame, have you ever heard of a rare antique known as the Elysian Box? It's a new name to me. I can't help you at all, so will you leave me alone now? Oh, but you know, you did just remind me of a puzzle I know that concerns a box. Another box puzzle? Now, 2 boxes shown below are actually the same box shown from 2 different angles. Using the visible faces, reassemble the pattern of the box by placing the tiles into the unfolded view of the box. Each tile needs to go in the correct square facing the correct direction. You can flip these. No. Yeah, it's next to a heart. The other side of the heart. No way. Triangles on this side of the spade. Chasing the foot. No, it's one corner up. The heart must have its tip away from the spade. Now this triangle. Is it this guy? I think we're looking at both sides of this triangle. Or not? Oh, maybe. But then you wouldn't face the legs. No, they wouldn't face the arms. I think it might be this. Assuming this circle is on the other side.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Hang me on the laundry line and call me a bathmat. I never thought you'd solve that one. You seem like a nice man, so I'll be straight with you. I wouldn't talk about that box in these parts. But why? Well, it's complicated. I've given you my advice, so smarten up and follow it. Oh, Mr. Layton, do you have a moment? Certainly. How may I be of assistance? It seems you've done a great deal of investigating today. Tell me, during the course of your inquiries, you didn't hear anything about my daughter, did you? Your daughter, sir? Yes, Katya. You see, she hardly ever comes home since her grandmother Sophia passed away. Sophia and my daughter were very close, and Sophia's death came as a great shock to Katya. If you see her, would you please tell her that her father wishes she'd come home? If a fine gentleman such as yourself delivers the message, she just might listen. Unfortunately, our train is leaving soon, so I may not be able to be much help at all. Katya is our only child. She means everything to me, and I'd be forever in your debt if you could help me. Maybe our Flora really is a fake. I wonder what this Katya lady is all about. Your guess is as good as mine. After all, Mr. Anderson doesn't look too old to have a daughter that age. But judging by her family and breeding, I'd guess she's both beautiful and refined. Professor, get a hold of yourself. I heard that you've been inquiring around the village about an antique known as the Elysian Box. Oh yeah, that thing. Folks say that freaky box kills whoever manages to pry its lid open. I just found out about it during the course of my travels, but that box isn't what I'm really after. Well then, if I may be so bold as to ask, what are you looking for, sir? A phantom town that's nowhere to be found on any map. A place only the chosen may visit. The only way in, I hear, is on the Voluntary Express. Is it in a cave or something? In a tunnel? With a train gate? The train and its many mysteries have been the subject of my research for years. From what I can tell, this artifact hereafter, this Elysian box, is also tied to the town. Wow! So when can we set out for it? How do we get there? Yes, that's a detail I haven't pinned down yet. Maybe you whisper a word while inside the train, and then whoosh, the thread goes in a new direction. Voice-operated train with a voice-operated track. Oh, it's probably something like that. I'll just have to keep searching until I find a way in. Interesting. Thank you for your time. Professor, did you hear that? I think we finally got a new lead on the Elysian box. It's a bit early to celebrate, but it looks like our journey on the Voluntary Express isn't over. Alright, Tutu, let's start making our way back to the station. Okay, Professor. Nothing here. Back to the train. Doing a chapter. Sammy? Now, you've got at least 30 puzzles under your belt. Nice going, bro. But if you want a challenge worthy of a real rockstar, give me a holler. And then he doesn't give me any puzzles? Are you just trying to challenge us to a singing contest? How do I get back on the train? There's no arrow. How's that festival treating you, dudes? Return us up! That train isn't there ready to move quite yet, so while you're waiting, I'll lay this sweet puzzle on you. Sam has 8 chains with 7 links each. He wants to connect all these chains to make a totally awesome necklace that's a single loop. The jeweler says he can open and close a single link for $2. He could open an end of each of the 8 chains to make one long necklace. That would cost 16. There's a cheaper way. To make a single loop? Wow. Does it count if there's multiple parallel loops? Because you could make a tiny cube that, depending on the size of the chain, might not even fit on your hand.
And now to test my theory.
How big are these chain links?
Wonderful.
Because I was imagining these dainty little silver-looking chain links that you do for bracelets and necklaces to hang something on. Oh, use them to connect the remaining chains together. Not a weird little tube. The Voluntary Express is back in business, baby. Get ready to ride, folks. Hey, you guys better hurry up to our seats, cause this train is ready to rock. And wearing a necklace with a big chain link sounds more punk than rock. Ooh, that's a lot of puzzles.
Thank you so much.
I may have accidentally done the voices backwards.
What's going on over there?
I believe we may have stumbled upon Mr. Anderson's dear daughter.
Or maybe...
That's one heck of a send-off.
Maybe they're getting soup
Considering
later?
the size of the party, I doubt she's just going on holiday.
I don't know. I feel like there's foreshadowing, but I thought they were soaked already. I don't know. I just can't stop thinking about this phantom town we keep hearing about. Could the rumors be true? If I recall correctly, the next stop on this line is the perfectly normal town of Luxembourg. Well, then how do we get to the phantom town? That's an excellent question, though I don't have an answer. But if the Voluntary Express does indeed head for parts unknown, the crew will know something about it. I wanna go to the witch's house. She's in car 7, right? The counter do you see is lined with a single straight row of trees. Which two trees have the greatest distance between them? I mean... Oh, from its neighbor. It's another optical illusion. Or a trick!
Here goes. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
The lower houses A, B, C, and D, each of which is a different color. Decipher the house's color from the following clues. The red house is closer to the pine tree than to the blue house. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the green house. The green house is closer to the power lines than the blue house. D is either yellow, blue, or green. D isn't red. Well, D can't be blue, because it's the closest to the pine tree. Looks more like a spruce tree to me. D also can't be green because it's furthest from the power lines. So D is yellow. But it's still closer to the lake than green, which would be A then. And that leaves us with blue and green. And green is closer to the power lines than blue. What?
This should do the trick.
I was supposed to mark something? I thought I was...
Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
I thought this was one of the puzzles where you write the stuff in. Bees.
This should do the trick. And there we have it.
What's in here? Horses. And traveling from point A to point B, these horses take 1, 2, 4 and 6 hours respectively. One day you decide to move all your horses from point A to point B. However, you can only move a maximum of 2 horses at once. And you need to ride a horse back to point A each time you return to move your other horses. Knowing you can only move as fast as the slowest horse you are traveling with, it's the fewest number of hours it will take to complete your move. What? I'd go back and forth with the fastest one. I mean, I'd go back with the fastest one, mainly. So, you take the... two-hour one there and go back. Plus 4, plus 1, plus 6. 14?
Just leave it to me.
What?
Looks like I botched that one.
I don't know. Maybe if you go back and forth with different horses. If you leave this horse behind.
Let's see if this works. Looks like I botched that one.
I don't get it. I'll get a hint. Don't just tell one of the 1 hour horse. What? First bring your 1 and 2 hour horses over to B. It would be 2 hours. Plus 1. plus 6. 4 and 6 horses. Plus 2. And then you take the 1 hour horse back. It would be 13.
Just leave it to me. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
I got another camera part. But there's still puzzles to do. In a far-off counter, there's a king whose favorite pastime is showing off the latest possessions he's collected. The subjects of his kingdom are forbidden to purchase the items that the king has acquired for a month or so. Only once he's tired of his new purchase can the common folk finally buy that item for themselves. On the other day, the king bought a new item that had him all but commanding his subjects to buy one of the same item as soon as possible. A phone! Yeah. That makes sense.
This should do the trick. And there we have it.
Well, he could call people in other countries. This one first. There's a fellow with very particular rules about when he wears his hat, his best hat. When it's sunny, he always wears his hat. When it's rainy, he doesn't wear his hat. When it's cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat unless it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row. In which case he wears his hat on the second of these days. Below is a chart of when this man wore his hat over the course of 1 week. Use the panels to fill in the weather for each day, keeping in mind that it doesn't rain on cloudy days. Oh, cloudy means cloudy without rain. So it's the second day it's cloudy. Maybe we have a subset situation where rainy days count as cloudy. And this is the second of regular cloudy days. I don't know.
And now to test my theory.
What is this even?
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Okay, maybe. Alright, we have to count with the first day, with the previous week.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
And they're starting with Sunday. Now let's paint a flag. Are the colors red, white and blue as usual? No, it's RGB. I want to color 3 sections. designs are possible. Wow, 6 different 2-color designs. And this for 3 colors. Also 6.
Just leave her to me.
Why?
Oops, that wasn't right.
There are 4 colors. There's also white, which means 12 2-color combinations. And 24 3-color combinations. Nope.
Just leave her to me.
Ah,
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
well, no more puzzles. This will be it for today. See you next time.